Hello and welcome to Buckeye Sports Now, your home for everything Ohio State athletics. I'm Evan Simkowitz. It has been an eventful week for Ohio State football. On Saturday, it was announced that redshirt junior Cardell Jones will start in place of JT Barrett, who has been suspended for their game against Minnesota on Saturday. Last night, some of the Buckeyes spoke to the media to preview the Golden Gophers, who will be in their second game after the retirement of head coach Jerry Kill.
Probably a little bit better than what we saw last week, honestly, just because it's going to be a big atmosphere, same type of deal. They did a lot of things really well in that game. We saw their quarterback make some plays, and we saw some of their tight ends make some plays, and their running backs run really hard. So we're going to have to find ways to defend all that.
Yeah, I would assume. I have never really been in a situation like that. I've been through a lot, but nothing like that. So if I was in their shoes, I would definitely play with more heart and more passion, maybe come together as a team, because we lost our coach to an external, something that was out of everybody's control.
In this, the second year of the college football playoff era, Ohio State is ranked third in the committee's first rankings of the 2015 season. If the playoff were tomorrow, Ohio State would play number 2 LSU in the Cotton Bowl on New Year's Eve.
The reaction initially is, we're in there, so I guess we're happy about that. But a lot of guys on the team said it last night. It doesn't matter right now what really happens. I mean, it does matter, but we got to continue to play, well. We got to continue to win. That's going to be the big thing. You see last year we started off 16 or whatever. We made it in there in the last spot, and then the rest is history. So anything can happen between now and when the final rankings release. So we just got to play ball.
The Buckeyes do remain number 1 in the AP poll again this week, as they have every week of the season thus far. They are scheduled to kick off against Minnesota on Saturday at 8. Last night, the men's soccer team wrapped up their regular season by beating rival Michigan here in Columbus. Senior and Columbus native Kyle Culbertson scored twice to give the Buckeyes the 3-1 victory.
Yeah, it's a good ball. I think it's a wet night. It's a hard one for defenders to play off, and I think just skip by the first guy. I was able to get a touch on it and cut around the second guy. Thought I got fouled as I was going down, was able to still get it somewhat on goal, and got lucky to win in. So.
You know what? You guys are going to get sick of me saying this, but we just keep trying to do the same things. We are what we are. We know what we're good at. We're very, very dangerous on the counterattack. Yaw holds the ball up well. Danny and Soldat are very good, and Culbertson coming from behind. It's those 4 attacking players are really playing well right now, and they're finding goals in big games.
The win clinches the Big Ten title outright and secures home field for the playoffs, which will begin on Sunday. Despite dropping 3 of their last 4 matches, the women's volleyball team remains confident as they head out for an East Coast road trip this weekend. They spoke to the Lantern yesterday before their games against Maryland and Rutgers.
I think Maryland, I can speak a lot more to them because I've watched them a lot more in video right now, but they're pretty good and they're pretty physical. They just beat a really good Iowa team last weekend, so I think we're going to have to just really focus on what we're doing. I think, again, our serving's getting a little bit better. I think we're healing up a little bit better in some areas, but for us, we're going to focus on serving the ball tough. They're one of the tougher serving teams in the country, actually. So I think our ability to offset that, neutralize that a little bit is going to be important, and then play just really inspired defense.
I'm excited to see coming off this past weekend, just what we're going to be about this week. I think we worked really hard this week, kind of getting ready for this weekend. Excited.
Despite the cold streak, OSU remains 6th in the nation in RPI and has an overall record of 19-5. That's all for this week's Buckeye Sports Now. For complete coverage of football, volleyball, soccer, and the rest of Ohio State athletics, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and go to thelantern.com. Until next time, thanks for watching.